Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you the demonstration of a Lakeland Rock that I had made. That day's challenge was to paint a snail on a rock, and I had decided to try something fun and different. I would do a three-dimensional snail using some air drying clay. So this video is just kind of showing you how I made that snail and put it together on the rock. The kind of air drying clay that I had used was a Crayola air drying clay, and I think that I have a picture of it in my video when I did the bottle art. So if you guys want to actually see the brand that I used, you can see it in that video. So what I'm doing here now is I've done the base part of the snail, got the body already, and now I'm just working on the shell. And the shell, I had decided that I was going to try to embed a flower bead into the center of that shell, just to do something a little bit fun and different, to make it a little bit more three-dimensional. So right now I'm cutting out the center of that round shell, just so that it can fit that bead. And the bead, actually, you'll be able to see it from both sides, because I didn't make the shell very thick. So that bead will be able to be seen from both sides after I'll get it seated in there and glued permanently. But for right now, I'm done with that. I just needed to make that hole. Now I'm going to be putting this shell onto the body of the snail, and I have to wet down the base of this. This actually helps a lot. It makes it stickier for the shell to stick on to the body. And so I'm just sticking it on there, and then I'll be able to smooth out the edges a lot better, and I won't have to worry. Sometimes I do use toothpicks when I'm doing stuff that's trying to put two sections together, but this was a little bit, it wasn't so tall, and it wasn't so heavy that it needed to have any of that support. So now I'm just kind of blending it in at the shell onto the body. And then I'm going to be smoothing all of that out. And so I'm smoothing it on the edges there. And then I'm going to add some more of the clay onto the spaces. There's some empty spaces on either side there by the body. I had decided not to put eyes on the end of the antenna. I decided to create more of a cartoon type of snail. So now I am making the shape of him so that he will stick to the rock. I'm adding water and kind of smoothing the clay down over the top of that rock, just so that it gets the exact shape. And then when it dries, it will pop off of there again. And then I have a special glue that I use in order to adhere the clay to the rock. And I've done this a couple of times. I did a gnome, and I'll hopefully be able to share those photos with you guys of the Lakeland rocks that I have made. And then I did also a cupid, and I think I've done a couple of other ones. I did some flowers, but the first flower that I did was actually made out of concrete. This is a clay, so I've got a little bit of working time with this, and it's actually a lot funner to try to put together, because I can make it. I get to form it instead of just with concrete you have to actually pour it into the mold. So I'm going to continue to smooth out this surface and add some clay in there to fill in those spaces there, make it a little bit more uniform piece and make it easier to paint. And then also to smooth out some of the edges there. You can see that there's a little bit of not cracking yet, but it could start cracking as it dries. So I want to make sure that that's nice and smooth, and then after it's dry, then I can release it off of the rock and glue it on there really good, and then I can paint it. All right, guys, so I'm going to let you guys go ahead and finish. There's not too much left of this video here showing you this cool snail. I did name him Sylvester, and I will be hiding him for all of my friends in Lakeland. And So I thank you guys so much for watching. If you like Sylvester, you like the snail, and you like rock art, and you like air drying clay, and you guys would like to see more of this, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.